It is Friday, October 2nd, and this is CONCACAF VideoSignals. On today's show, Marathon put a detour in front of Toluca's road to the Champions League quarterfinals. We'll take a look at the highlights from last night in San Pedro Sula. Then, join me on a trip around the Confederation. Plus, we'll end a week of shows with the CONCACAF quiz. We start with the CONCACAF Champions League, Group B in Honduras, where Marathon reignited its hopes of a place in the quarterfinals with a 2-0 win over Toluca. The victory was some revenge for the Green Monster, which was beaten 7-0 by the Red Devils only 2 weeks ago. The visitors had much of the early possession, but Marathon went ahead in the 9th minute after Walter Martinez tried to settle a high-bounding ball in the penalty area. He was fouled from behind by Carlos Galena. Martinez took the penalty himself and hit it into the roof of the net. In the 36th minute, Carlos Mejia added the second goal, settling a free kick that was headed away to the top of the penalty area. He eluded Martin Romagnoli before turning and unleashing a left-footed shot that hugged the ground inside the left post. Toluca, which suffered its first loss in 7 games in all competitions, finished with 9 men, as Diego Novaretti and Galena were ejected. Astro Enriquez saw red for Marathon. Marathon climbed into a share of second place on 9 points, but it trails DC United on goal difference. First place Toluca hosts United on October 20th, while Marathon will travel to Trinidad to play San Juan Jeblote 2 days later. Let's take a look at the other updated tables. In Group A, Pachuca is through. Árabe Unido have the advantage over Houston Dynamo for the second spot. Cruz Azul secured its quarterfinal place earlier. It is between Columbus Crew and Saprissa for second from Group C. In Group D, Pumas is king. Everyone else remains in contention. Now let's see what's happening around the Confederation. At the FIFA U20 World Cup, a goalless draw between Paraguay and Trinidad and Tobago in Cairo yesterday saw the young Soca Warriors deservedly pick up their first point of the competition in their final game. Kaleem Highland, Robert Primus, and Jake Thompson each had good scoring chances for Trinidad, which demonstrated that the Caribbean nation's future at the senior level is bright. Later today in Suez, the U.S. faces Korea Republic. The Stars and Stripes must avoid defeat in order to qualify for the last 16. Tomorrow, Costa Rica looks to make it 2 wins in a row when it faces the Czech Republic in Alexandria. The Ticos defeated Australia 3-0 in its last outing. Also tomorrow, in Port Said, Honduras needs only a draw against South Africa to progress to the knockout phase of Egypt 2009. And that completes our trip around CONCACAF. Now it is time for today's CONCACAF quiz. Yesterday, we asked you the following question. Former Canadian international Alex Bunbury enjoyed a successful club career in Portugal. Can you name the team for which he played? Thanks to all who replied. In Portugal, Bunbury played for CS Marítimo. For today's question, can you name the former Cameroon international who scored against Argentina in the 1990 World Cup Finals and also played for Mexico's Club America? If you think you know the answer, please send an email to videosignals@concacaf.org by 12 p.m. New York time on Monday. If you answer correctly, your name will be placed into a weekly draw. The winner will receive a prize from CONCACAF. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for joining us this week at Video Signals, your source for CONCACAF news.